Beautiful. And once we have the basic pages in place, let's set up our router. Since there's an entire section dedicated to React Router 6, I'm going to move somewhat swiftly. So if you have any questions regarding React Router syntax, please utilize the React Router course section where we cover entire setup at a slower pace. And we want to start by installing the library React Router down, and this is going to be the command. So let me stop the server. Let me grab it, copy and paste, install, and then of course we'll spin up the server. As far as the components, we're looking for the browser router, routes, as well as the route. And then eventually we'll also use the link as well. Since we have our 4 pages, so error, landing, register, and dashboard, we can right away set up our routes. So we go with browser router, we place the routes here, and then one by one, we set up the path and element. And when it comes to /, this is going to be the dashboard. Again, eventually, the setup is going to be a little bit different since there's going to be more pages, but for now, we'll have / dashboard. Then landing will be the landing component, register, and for the error, we're going to go with star, and we'll place here, my bad, not dashboard, should be here error. So let me fix the README, and then in the landing one, let's import link, and let's set up a link to a register page. So at the moment, there's going to be nothing there. Pretty much there's just a register text, but at least we'll have a link. So first, I want to do some spring cleaning here where I'll close all my tabs. And let's start working in the app.js. So we have imported the React router. So let's grab those components. We have browser router, we have routes, we also have a route. Then let's remove everything here. Let's say browser router. Inside of it, we're going to go with those routes. And then after that, one by one, let's set up the route. For a route, we want to go with path. So / means home. And for this one, we want to set up the dashboard. So let's say here element, and we're looking for our dashboard one. So dashboard component, let's close it, and let's also close our route. Let's save. And now we have 4 of them. So if everything is correct, you should see this dashboard over here. And when it comes to a landing one, the URL is going to be landing, and the component is also going to be landing. Then for register, we'll say over here URL, and we'll change the component. And lastly, for the error one, we're going to go with star. So this is going to catch all of the routes that don't match anything basically in our application. And we're going to go with our error component. So let's just test it out where if I'm going to go with landing, so / landing, we should see our landing page. If we're going to go here with / register, we should see the register page. If I'm going to go with some dummy page, for example, I'm going to go with hello, which of course doesn't exist, we should see this error. And if we do, then of course we're moving in the right direction. So now let's navigate to the pages. Then we want to look for landing. And here, let's grab that link component. So we're going to say link component from React Router down. Let's keep on moving. We have the button for now. But of course, we want to change that. We're going to go here with link. Now the classes will stay the same. So we'll still style it as a button. However, we want to add here too. And as far as the value, let's just go to register. Let's save it. And now let's navigate manually to a landing one. And as a side note, in general, we'll only have the nav bar inside of the dashboard. So when it comes to register and landing and error page, yes, technically there is no nav bar where we can navigate from one to another one. So effectively what we're going to use is links, and also we'll navigate programmatically, something that is coming up. So notice here, this is the landing. So this is going to be the only link. We have nothing here in the nav bar. Then we go to register. And then if we're successful, then from register, we'll right away go to the dashboard. And then in the dashboard, we have the nav bar with following links. But again, we don't have the dashboard pages yet, so don't worry about it. What I'm trying to say here is that there's going to be no nav bar per se when it comes to landing and register and error. It's just not going to be there. So let's save it here. Let's go to a landing one. We should see the link. So as you can see, as far as the CSS, nothing changed. We click here and we nicely navigate to register. And with this in place, now we can start setting up the error page.